This was reported. This was reported to the city manager. Because she feels uncomfortable, that doesn't trump the rights. So you're going to violate my rights and kick me out of a public space without committing any crime?
Yes. It's making people uncomfortable.
Okay, he can film in here.
Exactly.
He can film.
He can stay in here all day and film.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And let's go ahead and let's get started here. So Georgia Transparency appears to have discovered a pattern of District Attorney Herb Cranford abusing his discretion to request, investigations or prosecute potential crimes. I understand that a district attorney has the discretion on whether to prosecute or request an investigation or not. However, can that discretion be abused by a district attorney? So where's the leadership? Where is the effective management of all of this? According to the Noonan Times Herald, District Attorney John Cranford told the Rotary members it currently has 10,355 open cases. Over 10,000 open cases. And we reached out to him via email, and you'll be surprised of what his response was. All right, so this is one of the few questions that was asked. Do you see that 10,355 open cases may be a problem? His response, every unresolved case is a case where the community has oftentimes a victim is waiting for justice to be done. So having any number of open cases, especially over 10,000, is a problem. Okay, so he did address that it is a problem. All right, so we also asked him, do you see where there's a major problem, especially with the Coweta County combined with a huge backlog of cases? It's horrific. What is your plan to catch up this caseload? Do you have a plan to educate the officers you swore to uphold, which we will get to that later? The response is, given that we do not have the number of personnel sufficient to catch up on the caseload, our plan has been and continues to focus on the cases based on the combination of how serious, violent the case is, how old the case is, and whether the offender is being held in jail. That's a good plan. Not going to knock that plan, that is. However, if the caseload is still continuing to build up, and you might need to change your plan if it's not working. It appears to not be working. Hire more staff, request more funding, get a vote for more funding, figure it out, because now we have cases that are just in limbo. And what happened to to request to demand a speedy trial? This, in my opinion, it appears to violate that by kicking these less serious cases in the DA's opinion. Now we've just put them on the backlog. They don't get a speedy trial. And that right there is what doesn't make any sense. Let's keep going. Alrighty, so moving on to the what appears to be abuse of the discretion. And every district attorney, they have the discretion whether or not to, request an investigation or to prosecute a crime or something. But again, where is the line that abuse can potentially be? I'm sorry, that discretion can be potentially abused. Let's look at a few things here. I'm sure everybody remembers this. In the fall of 2021, Chief Whitlock instructed and purported volunteer police chaplain to impersonate a police officer. By the way, he is a convicted felon. He had a marked police cruiser, a badge, and a gun, and carrying a firearm while wearing the police uniform and using the police vehicle. Not being certified as any type of peace officer. It says here, Chief Whitlock instructed to impersonate a police officer is also a convicted felon. So how do you put a convicted felon in a police car for, I believe it was reported, of 8 hours for the day to go play cop in the city? I think I just spoke with her.
Sir, you have to put that phone up because I got a thing up here saying no phones.
Is that against the law?
It's against the rules, sir.
Oh, y'all enforce rules and not law.
We do both.
You enforce rules.
We do as long as it's their rules and that you're in their business.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Let me get my chief clerk.
As long as they got a sign up, sir, you need to go ahead and step out.
Oh.
Sir.
I want to disagree with you, Deputy
Okay.
Wheat. So
That's fine.
okay, I'll go out. I'm not.
Okay, well, I mean, when I've already asked you several times, I showed you the sign that says no cell phones in there.
Okay.
All right. Hey, can I help you, sir?
Have any employee tell you their name? So my name is David McLaughlin. I'm an assistant DA here.
I'm very happy for you, sir.
You're making her feel uncomfortable.
You were.
So that's why she's not giving.
Okay. All right. Let's clear this up then, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Am I in a public area?
You're in a public area, yes.
Her feelings can't trump my rights in a public area. Rights.
Okay.
Being uncomfortable is not a law.
Sure. Professional people don't come into a courthouse, sit there with a camera filming like you're filming.
Is it against the law?
No, but that's not professional, and it doesn't make people feel comfortable. And when they
That's
don't,
fine. I'm going to film in public areas, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. Let me tell you something, ma'am. This is a public area.
This is a public area, but it doesn't give you the right to be obstructive here.
I'm not being obstructive,
Then what
ma'am.
do you need here?
I need her name and position.
Her name is Marcia Heimel.
Okay.
So what
Do
else
I have
do you
to
need?
leave?
Yes.
So you're going to violate my rights and kick me out of a public space without committing any crime?
Yes.
Oh, don't delete that footage, ma'am, because I'm going to FOIA request it.
Okay.
That's now a part of public record, okay? Again, ma'am, I'm giving you formal warning. Do not delete that footage. Do not delete that footage off your phone because it is now a part of public record, and I will be FOIA requesting that footage from your phone. Can you
Well, I
provide
don't
me with
have
a copy of that?
information. I don't have that anymore. That's been deleted.
You deleted a public record? So, with the Troup County Old Courthouse video involving Deputy Betty Wheat here, I did file for the warrant and called, tried to get clarification on it. It appears to have been swept under the rug. I filed a complaint with the sheriff's office as well. Tried to get updates through the Coweta County Superior Court. I was hung up on there, and this, like I said, this does appear to have been swept under the rug. Alrighty, so when it comes to the Troup County District Attorney's Office, this lady here, Monique Kirby, she is a licensed attorney in the state of Georgia. She is an attorney that studied law. I can't make this up. So, an attorney that studied law, and listen to what a deputy who's had maybe 6 months of training, that doesn't cover law the whole 6 months. Listen to what this deputy sheriff told this licensed attorney.
He's making
he knows
people
stuff.
uncomfortable.
Okay, he can film and give.
Exactly.
He can film.
He can stay in here all day and film.
Exactly.
Well,
He can stay in
And
here
there's
all day.
nothing you're going to do about it. So I followed the process and filed a formal complaint with the district attorney, Mr. Herb Cranford, and his response was, "I've watched the video of your time in the lobby of our Troup office yesterday, and I will not be disciplining anyone for it." So are you saying that assistant district attorneys or attorneys that work for the DA's office are allowed to openly admit to violating one's rights, since that doesn't show anything? You're just saying that, yeah, you can violate people's rights because you're not going to discipline anybody for it. Doesn't make any sense. Definitely does not make any sense whatsoever. Okay, everyone, we have an outcome for the TCSS employee that deleted a public record. The investigation's completed. I spoke with the investigator today, and let me play that phone call for you.
Mr. Sticker,
Yes, sir.
okay, sorry about that.
Oh, you're good, sir.
My intent was actually to call you soon as they got finished.
I can let you go then if you got to take care of that. It's perfectly
you're
fine.
good. You're good. I was just finishing typing some things up. So I am done with my part of the investigation. And talking with the DA's office, this is not a criminal case.
Okay.
So our end, as far as the criminal case, is going to be closed. However, if you want to file a complaint with the Attorney General's office for an open records violation through them, then you're more than welcome to do that.
Okay. Alrighty, so everybody remembers whenever TJ Boyd was impersonating a Grantville police officer, the police vehicle, and was given to him by the chief of police, Chief Whitlock, to go block traffic and everything. And so the GBI interviewed him and everything, and here is a portion of the interview.
So it's my understanding that Chief told you, hey, take that car and go there.
Right, I offered to use my truck, but a personal truck may not be able to block traffic because it doesn't get the respect of the people. And if you see a police car stop in the road, more people tell them to stop. And so all I did was pull up and back up, pull up and back up all day for 11 hours.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to reiterate that the district attorney does have discretion, can use discretion, whether or not to prosecute or request a law enforcement investigation into potential crimes. However, we have two incidents here where we have confessions. I mean, we have elements of the law that appear to have been broken. One being I deleted a public record, the other being that I used a police car to show intimidation to the public. And we see where that one went. That one right there has now caused the Grantville issues have now caused a federal lawsuit. Is Herb Cranford abusing his discretion as a district attorney to not prosecute or investigate public employees that's in this district? He needs to get his office together, or we need to get a new DA. I mean, this district, I'm going to say this district needs a new district attorney. Herb Cranford does not have any management skills. The caseload is backed up. Where is those people's court dates? That's over 10,000 cases backed up. Where's those people in limbo? Where is their speedy trial, their demand to a speedy trial? Where is that at? We don't know. We have no idea. What is this guy doing? What is he doing in this office? And we're not going to discipline the employees for openly admitting to wanting to violate one's rights, even after a Troup County deputy sheriff informed an attorney, one of the district attorneys that we as the taxpayers pay. A deputy sheriff had to inform her of what the law is. And this lady is a freaking attorney. It doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense whatsoever. It does, in my opinion, it does appear that he is abusing this discretion of what to look in and what not to look in. So I'm going to say we need a new one. We need a new district attorney. We need to vote his butt on up out of there. Get somebody with more experience, more knowledge, and better leadership skills, better management traits, and that can actually lead the county or lead the district attorney's office to success. And we will catch everybody. Thank everybody for joining. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, send a donation if you want to. Don't send one if you don't want to. Perfectly fine. We will catch everybody on the next video. So without further ado, Georgia Transparency is out.